Today we are hosting the Boys and Girls Club of Maury County for creek sampling. It's an activity we do with the Boys and Girls Club on a regular basis, usually 2 or 3 times a year. We'll either bring them onto our property at General Motors or to a place like this where we test the waters to see whether how the environment is being treated. And it's a great teaching session because the kids, for a lot of them for the first time, get to actually get out into the water, teach them how to use the tools to do testing, teach them what to look for, what things are important about, why it's important to protect the waters of our area, and the benefits of that, and then also the things that they shouldn't be doing that would actually hurt or cause problems with the waters.
So 10% help. Look at your face.
We set up 3 different stations here on the creek side, and one is looking at the banks and the environment. So the young people will go around with a list of questions and things to look for to determine whether or not there is like erosion, if there's trash, and just things like that are around the property that would be harmful in any way, or also looking for things that are good that might indicate that this particular creek and branch is being taken care of.
What do you think's really bad in Tennessee?
Okay. Trash is actually one of the least impacting things, believe it or not. So we're doing a qualitative analysis of the stream health, and so you can get a pretty good idea of how a stream is doing just by looking at some certain qualities having to do with the stream bank, the color of the water, the composition of the stream, and some of the sort of possible sources of contamination that are upstream and sort of within close vicinity. Near a highway, a lot of times we'll get a lot of litter. And so by identifying that and then comparing with what we're seeing in the stream, we can get a good idea if we're doing a good job of stopping these bad things from happening to the stream.
The second station is water chemistry, and so they'll take samples of the water and they'll run tests to determine whether or not the water is good from a chemistry standpoint.
So the kids are working on nitrate, phosphate, dissolved oxygen, coliform bacteria, pH, temperature, and they're doing chemistry tests, so it's going to tell them the health of the water from a chemical standpoint. We actually use those tests in the field and in the plant to determine if the river is healthy or not, and if it's not, then how do we treat it to get to that point. And so we use this for drinking water because we pull drinking water from surface water like this a lot. And this is just to kind of get the kids interested in chemistry and what they're doing, and what we do as environmental engineers, and just show them kind of what we do.
Right, so watch your first step. It could be a little mushy, but then you'll be okay after you get in.
The fun part that I like to do is get into the water with the kids with kick nets and D-nets, and we actually go out and look for bugs.
We've been sampling this Bear Creek, and we're looking at the macroinvertebrate populations, and you can tell about the water quality of the stream when you look at the bugs, and a lot of them are larval species of flies that live around the stream, like dragonflies, mayflies, caddisflies. And so we look at the larvae and then take a count and sort them and count them, and we have a little way of seeing what the pollution is.
General Motors has a real good stewardship program that deals with the environment, and we have a very active environmental program. And so that, coupled with our philanthropic activities to work with young people in the community and do teaching and spread our knowledge to others, makes this a great combination with the Boys and Girls Club, because they're looking for these types of things, and we bring the expertise and some interest for them and also for the environment, and allows us to spread some of our knowledge and help them learn. It's a good time for us, good time for the kids, allows us to use our skills and to help the young people learn some more things about the environment.
Awesome.